Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Etta and the Magical Scribble Quest. A special bedtime story for Etta. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled in a colorful meadow, lived a sweet little girl named Etta. Etta was a curious and imaginative girl who loved exploring new things. Every night before bed, Etta's mommy would tuck her in and read her a special bedtime story. One evening, as Etta snuggled under her soft blanket, her mommy placed a brand new book on her lap. The title sparkled with enchantment: Etta and the Magical Scribble Quest. Intrigued, Etta opened the book and began to read her very own adventure. The story was about a little girl, just like Etta, who believed that scribbling was a magical art. But everyone around her kept saying, "Never let a unicorn scribble." The little girl's heart understood something that others could not see: that scribbling could be beautiful. Etta giggled, feeling a special connection with the little girl in the story. She loved to scribble too. She would make colorful marks on paper, creating magical worlds with her imagination. As the story unfolded, the little girl in the book tried to teach her unicorn friend how to scribble. But it wasn't as easy as she thought. The unicorn's hoofs couldn't hold a pen, and the scribbles turned into a colorful mess. Etta felt a pang of disappointment, but she knew that giving up was not an option. She closed her eyes and let her imagination take over. In her mind, she saw a magical garden filled with blooming flowers and sparkling rainbows. And in the middle of it all, stood a magnificent unicorn named Sparkle. With a smile on her face, Etta whispered, "Sparkle, my dear friend, let's find a way for you to scribble." Together, Etta and Sparkle embarked on a scribble quest. They ventured through enchanted forests, climbed towering mountains, and crossed shimmering streams. Along the way, they met friendly animals who lent their paw prints, feather trails, and hoof imprints to create one-of-a-kind scribbles. Etta and Sparkle collected all the magical scribbles, carefully placing them in a cherished scribble album. Each page was a masterpiece, a vibrant reflection of their extraordinary adventure. But just as they thought their mission was complete, an unexpected challenge arose. The album slipped from Etta's hands, and the magical scribbles flew into the air, swirling and twirling like colorful leaves in the wind. Etta's heart sank. All their hard work seemed to be ruined. But as she watched the scribbles dance in the air, she noticed something remarkable happening. The scribbles began to form intricate patterns, creating a breathtaking display of artistry. Etta and Sparkle gasped in awe as the scribbles transformed into beautiful pictures. There were castles and dragons, rainbows and flowers, and even a portrait of Etta and Sparkle themselves. Their scribble mishap had turned into something truly magical and unique. Etta realized that sometimes, things don't always turn out as planned, but that doesn't mean they can't be wonderful in their own special way. With a heart full of joy, Etta closed the book and snuggled deeper into her cozy bed. As she drifted off to sleep, she whispered, "Thank you, Sparkle, for showing me that scribbles can be the most extraordinary art of all." And as Etta's dreams filled with colorful scribbles and magical adventures, she knew that she would never stop believing in the beauty of her imagination. The end.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.